welcome to We the People. Why is it that all of a sudden Twitter is grabbing all the headlines, at least in mainstream media, all of the time? For some like Shashi Tharoor, it's almost spelled political suicide. For others like Lalit Modi, it's provided a platform to hit back in the midst of a controversy. And for lakhs and lakhs of other Indians, it seems to provide a platform, a democratic platform to express an opinion. But is Twitter just a passing fad? Another one of social media's new inventions that will die the moment another one comes up? On We the People today, the Twitter phenomenon. And I'm going to start with two people who are in politics only because it's considered almost injurious to health in Indian politics to be on Twitter. and I can't believe that somebody from the Congress has dared to come onto Twitter after what happened to Tharoor. Manish, brave man.
I think you can't shoot the medium along with the messenger.
So you shot the messenger, poor chap.
It's an interesting medium, and as long as it allows you to, articulate things and you say them responsibly, it's perfectly all right. Twitter, I think, is a fantastic way of getting along to our younger population, because a lot of them are on these media. In fact, that's how I came on, because I'd gone to a school, and these kids asked me that, are you on Twitter? So I came back and asked my office to set up a Twitter account, and then when I went back after a couple of months, they said, you're on Twitter, but you don't tweet. So I guess there are a lot of people, and as you rightly said...
Do you approach it with the same formality and sense of boundary as you do a Congress briefing?
Well, since my tweets are protected,
Exactly.
and for some strange reason we've not unprotected them till now, I think it's possibly just coming up the learning curve and doing it in a safe manner.
Now, Derek, being from the Trinamool Congress, are we going to see sort of tweets questioning Pranab Mukherjee and all the rest of it? Are you going to stick to quizzing on Twitter?
See, Barkha, I'm a Twitter novice. I've only started tweeting about 5-6 weeks ago, and give me a break, I haven't gotten into trouble in 6 weeks. So that's a good starting...
Mamta hasn't given you a
Mamta Banerjee knows I'm tweeting, but we are a democratic party. I can tweet whatever I want as long as it's within the party line. But I think it's not about politics so much as it's about quizzing. A couple of days ago, we had our first Twitter quiz. So it's fun. And I've redefined, I'm very careful with that RT, that retweet, because for me it's not retweet. Being in politics, you have to tweet responsibly. Responsible tweeting is important, but I don't think we need to take it too seriously, because I think some people are making this into almost like a narcissist kind of thing, Barkha has 130,000 followers. She's having a show today, so she's going to catch up with Veer, who has 3 lakh followers.
Says who?
No,
you foisted this silliness on me.
No. I think in fact, when I first started, I started for the first few days following an actress. I'm not going to mention her name. But after
we can just check your page, by the way. Okay. There's no rock to hide behind.
Priyanka Chopra. Okay, Barkha, no. Listen, I mean, I just immediately blocked her, because the first, ooh, I'm in Coorg, and it was like, no. But on a more serious note, the passage of information, the enrichment of information. Here's the chance to do it.
Okay, Samit Pasu is an author who's on Twitter, and you've also written a whole poem on Twitter that is apparently meant to be sung aloud to the tune of a famous Beatles song. Or
if one has spare time.
If one has spare time. It's an interesting thing, because the author in one's imagination was this sort of reclusive preacher who spoke to the world through his or her books or writing. What draws somebody like you to Twitter?
See, one reason why authors were reclusive creatures in the past were because Twitter and Facebook and so on didn't exist. I think if you're someone who uses words to communicate, Twitter is something that's new and exciting and fresh. There's obviously a lot of silliness going on as well. People are being narcissistic. I had a coffee. Oh, I had another coffee. I feel that who you follow on Twitter, who you add on Facebook, whose blogs you read, are more a reflection on you than on the phenomenon of blogging or Facebook or Twitter. Sturgeon's law says 90% of everything is terrible, So
you can choose the 10% is basically what you're saying. Who do you follow?
Well, in this sense, that's an interesting question. I must start following somebody.
You don't follow anyone!
This is an interesting...
Tuba.com